Hello and welcome to Morganly Yoga. My name is Morgan and this is video number 4 of a series that I am doing here on my channel about real life yoga. This is me coming here to you unscripted and raw, sharing some thoughts and experiences that are happening in my real life in hopes to inspire you and to help you through maybe some similar challenges and thoughts. This is also an opportunity for me to practice getting back into the yoga teacher role because I've had a few months of break from that due to personal injuries and whatnot, and we're learning to just get back into everything. And so today we are focusing on the thoughts that I've been having going through my head is around a lot of things about appreciating what I have and taking the time to care for what I have in my life. And I will share a little bit more as we go through today's video about how these thoughts have been coming to me and what they are kind of circling around. But to begin, I want to share an affirmation that I have chosen with you. And that affirmation is, I take care of and love the blessings in my life. So I encourage you to adapt that to fit your needs and carry that with you as you do some yoga with me today and flow here on our mat. So I'll repeat that one more time and probably a few more times throughout today's class, but one more time before we begin. I take care of and love the blessings in my life. And that includes our bodies, because having a body that can move, especially here on the yoga mat, is a huge blessing in my life and in yours, and we need to take care of them. So that's where we're going to start this thought process. We're going to start standing. I'm just going to take a moment here and just wake up. So inhale, reach your hands to the sky, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward, bend through your knees and release. Inhale, come all the way up, reach for the sky. Exhale, right back down, bending through your knees, hinging at the hips. A couple more times here. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up. Maybe this time you come up on your tiptoes and exhale down. Let's do this 2 more times. Taking your own time, going with your own breath. And the next time you are towards the earth, go ahead and pause there. And just there, maybe grab onto your elbows, maybe take your feet hip width apart here. Add a generous bend in your knees and just gently sway side to side. So you're taking a moment here to notice how your body is feeling, sending some love to any specific area you feel needs a little extra encouragement or appreciation from you. As I've mentioned a few times, I have some injuries, specifically right now in my lower back. Go ahead and inhale, roll all the way up. I could really feel it there as we were doing a forward fold. Let's take some shoulder rolls, forwards and back. And so I'm just going to send a little extra love and appreciation to my back muscles. I know that they work hard every single day as I move around my house and clean and care for my children. And let's reverse your shoulder rolls. And sometimes I can get frustrated that it hurts. And like I get mad that it's not functioning the way I want it to. But I'm going to slow down today and just show a little love towards my back and appreciate it for all it can do for me. All right, let's make these circles a little bigger. Maybe bringing your arms up and around. And reverse the other direction. So if you have any areas of your body that need a little love and attention, go ahead and what can you find to be grateful for about them? Last one. And let's shift our weight to our left foot and find some hip circles. Just go around, touch your toes down, and bring it back forward. So just kind of gently touching your toes forwards and to the side, really rotating through our hip here. These movements don't have to be big. They can be smaller here. So whatever works for you. And then go ahead and bring it all the way back behind, stepping at an angle, coming up onto your tiptoes. Release your left hand down, right hand comes up to the sky, and lean over. And you know what, I kind of think I want to put my hand up on my hip to just find a little extra support here. So that's what I'm going to do. Breathe in. And exhale, come all the way back to center, shifting your weight to your right foot. Let's find that movement on the left side. So as we know, Thanksgiving is coming up in a few weeks. That's probably why I've been kind of thinking about being thankful and gratitude and everything. But also, I have been thinking about Christmas, specifically our Christmas budget. Go ahead and take one more here and just step your foot behind. Staying up on those tiptoes, left arm goes up and over. And I can be the type of person who just wants to give my kids the world and wish that I had infinite amount of money to spend on everything that I want to give them. And I enjoy shopping for them, come all the way up. And for my spouse and the other loved ones in my family. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center. Pause here for just a moment. Release your shoulders down away from your ears. Tuck your navel in towards your spine and pull your hips forward and breathe here. Maybe repeat the affirmation. I take care of and love the blessings in my life. One more inhale here. And on your exhale, if you aren't there already, make your way to, let's go to the back of our mat today. And just take a moment here, slowly rolling down into a forward fold. Make this nice and easy. When your hands reach the earth, immediately start walking forwards, making your way into a downward facing dog, and just pausing here for 1 or 2 breaths. And then dropping your knees to the earth. Uncurl your toes. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze up. Exhale, round through your spine and gaze back. So continue this movement here through cat-cow, making it your own, listening to your body. Again, sending love and appreciation to any areas that might need it as you move through this pose. And I'll just continue sharing a few of my thoughts here. So as I'm making this budget, I'm trying to kind of juggle between wanting to give my kids the world, because who doesn't want to make the Christmas magical for their kids, but also not wanting to be frivolous and trying to be a little bit frugal to stick to a budget, because as I'm sure we are all aware, everyone's struggling right now, and just money is a little bit harder to come by. Let's bring our big toes together, knees wide, sink your hips back into a child's pose. Let your arms reach forward, forehead coming to the earth. 3 big breaths here. Anyway, I made the budget. I wasn't happy with the final number, so I ran it by my husband, and he helped me come down a little bit more, which I definitely needed. But all of this has led me to just trying to be more intentional with how I spend our money and how I show love to my children, but also to just understand how much we already have in our life, and that I don't need to go crazy because we are so blessed in our life. Inhale, come back up. Bringing your knees in, keep your arms out long, keep your hips up high. We're going to come into puppy pose. So maybe your arms come out just a few more inches forward, and then just sink your chest towards the earth. Maybe your chin comes to the mat, maybe your forehead comes to the mat, but your hips stay high here in puppy pose. 3 breaths here. So I've been having these thoughts of, I just want to show love for what I already have in my life. And yes, that includes my kids, my husband, and my close family and everything, but also the objects and things I have in my life. I want to be better at taking care of them and appreciating what I already have instead of constantly searching for something new. And that is what I'm feeling I really need to focus on right now. Slowly sink your hips back. Come to sit on your heels, sliding your hands all the way back until they rest on your knees, rolling your shoulders back and away. Release your right hand to the earth. Inhale your left arm up to the sky. Nice long side bend here. Big breath in and exhale. Let's go to the left side. Drop your left hand. Right arm comes up and over. Big breath in here. Come back through center. This time we're gonna bring our right hand back just a little behind us. Lean into that right hand and lift your hips forward as we come into like a baby version of wild thing, or kind of similar to camel, but not quite. Gaze up towards the sky and pause. Breathe. And exhale back through center. Let's repeat this on the left side. Left arm comes at an angle. Push your hips forward. Reach your right arm up and back and gaze up. Breathe here. And come back through center. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Now I'm gonna turn lengthways on my mat. You can do the same if you would like. And I'm just gonna reach my left leg out to the side. And from here, sink my hips back, drop my hands to the earth, and either pause here or reach my arms out further, dropping my head down. Now this is a great opportunity to bring in a block for a little extra support for your head if you can't go as low, or simply bringing your head all the way to the earth, your choice. Pause here for 3 breaths. So that's where this affirmation came from. I show care for and love the blessings in my life. That means taking time to vacuum out your car and taking time to make sure you wash the dirt off of it to preserve the paint. That means, yes, we have to clean the bathrooms and the toilet, but guess what? We have indoor plumbing, and I'm going to love and appreciate the opportunity I have to clean these items. Go ahead and shift forward, keeping your leg long here, but coming up onto your hands. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and just gaze forward and gaze back. Finding a little cat-cow variation here. Make this very small and simple, but just noticing how this stretches out that left leg a little bit more. And last one, coming back through center, walking your hands over towards the right, dropping that right arm to the earth, left arm stretches all the way over, long side body stretch. One more breath in. Exhale, lift from the core all the way up, stretching towards your toes. Right arm comes all the way over. Big breath here. And exhale, continue your journey. Right arm comes to the earth. We're gonna rotate our right knee around, coming into our half splits. Again, you can bring in blocks here. This is a great opportunity to bring in blocks if it's a little intense for you to stretch. So there's always options here. 3 deep breaths here, bringing your nose towards your knee. Yeah, so with all of that in mind, after I am finished with this yoga video, I'm going to spend a little time pouring some love and attention into my current blessings. That is my house, my car, my lawn, those types of things that maybe I've just been putting off. Bring that left foot in so it's flat, and then just sink your weight forward into a low lunge here. Don't put all of your weight into your hands. Stay light in your hands. Engage that core so we're not also like dumping all of our weight into our knee, but we're really engaged here, but also feeling a long, deep stretch through our left hamstring and right here in front of our right hip. Breathe. And slowly coming back, just shifting back towards center, rotating that right knee back around, bringing your left knee in. We'll repeat all that on the other side. So left leg goes out long. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, sink your hips back. Arms come to the earth, bringing your forehead down. 3 deep breaths. So is there anything in your life that you have maybe been neglecting unwittingly or unknowingly, like just putting off, procrastinating because it seems like too much of a hassle, but maybe you need to shift your perspective on how you look at it. Maybe that chore isn't a hassle. Maybe it's not a pain to complete or annoying. Maybe it's a blessing in your life. You have a house, I have a light that has been flickering outside in my front yard since Halloween. It's only been a couple of weeks, but it's been bugging me. Go ahead and come forward onto your hands and find those cat-cow variations here. Anyway, and I keep saying, oh, you just need to go change it. But if we're being honest, it's cold outside. I hate changing that light because I have to get the ladder out and it's just annoying. But today's the day. I'm shifting my perspective. I am so grateful that I have this house for my family to sleep in and live in. I'm grateful that we have lights outside to keep us safe and to keep everything lit. And make it so burglars don't want to come over. Let's walk up to our knee, stretching our left hand to the earth, right hand up and over. Big breath in. So I'm going to go out after this and change that dang light bulb. I'm going to sweep the front porch, rake up the leaves, and just get everything ready for winter that I have been putting off. I'm going to do it with love in my heart. Inhale, come all the way up, reach for your right foot, and just change the narrative that I've been telling myself in my head. Because I want to care for and love the blessings in my life. And this house is definitely a blessing in my life. Drop that left hand down, rotate your back leg around, coming into your half splits. On this side, nose to knee, feel free to bring in your blocks for that added extra height if that is more comfortable, and breathe here. 3 deep breaths. One more. And slowly pull in that right knee, bringing your foot flat to the earth. Shift forward into your low lunge. Light on your fingertips. Engage that core and breathe. 3 long, deep breaths here. So that is my message that I wanted to share with you today. Shifting the narrative in your head, shifting your perspective on these chores that you are procrastinating or that you dread every day or grumble through, and just shifting your perspective on life in general and being able to show gratitude through the work and how we care for our things. And that can transfer over. From here, let's just go ahead and bring our right knee back to meet our left. Coming forward into a plank position and slowly lowering all the way to the earth. Inhale, find a cobra. Exhale, release. Push up through all 4s and sink back into child's pose. Your choice if you want to do extended or if you want to bring your hands back behind you, sitting on your heels and coming into a more traditional child's pose, which is what I'm choosing. Coming inward here for a little more reflection bubble before we end today's flow. Anyway, so you can use these thoughts to help make those perspective and thought shifts. You can use these as you are Christmas shopping, appreciating what you already have to help you understand that you don't need to consume as much. You don't need all the flashy things to make your life beautiful because it's already beautiful. You already have many blessings in your life. And so if you need to release that burden from yourself, like I do, because of money or because of space or time or whatever, then just let it go. And use this moment to cultivate care and love for the blessings, the items, the things, the people you have in your life already. And just breathe here for a few more minutes. And slowly come all the way up, just sitting on your heels, bringing our hands to our heart center. Thank you so much for moving with me today and letting me share my thoughts with you. And I'll talk to you in our next video. Let's end today by bowing our head and saying namaste.